Hey guys, my name is Desiree and this is Criminally Focused. Whether you're new to my channel or you're a returning OG, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I truly appreciate your support and I'm happy that you found me. So I know I said on my community tab that I was kind of taking a break and I was going to focus on one case. And I am. I'm still focusing on all that, but that's kind of behind the scenes. I heard about this story and just really felt the need to bring it to your attention. So, jumping right in. Today we're focusing on a story about Kaysey Yoder, a missing woman from Eaton, Colorado. Now, being that I live in Colorado, actually relatively close to Eaton, I felt sort of a connection to the story. You know, when you hear about something on the news or you run across a story that happens to be close by you, it kind of grabs your attention. The more that I looked into it, the more that I knew that I needed to, bring it to people's attention.
As I looked online and tried to find more stories about this, I started to wonder, why isn't a case of a 34-year-old mother of four who has been missing now for almost 2 months been covered on more media outlets and YouTube channels?
I don't have an answer for that, but what I do have is a video covering all of the information that I was able to gather online, as well as from people close to the story. So, on January 14th, 2024, 34-year-old Kaysey Yoder reportedly left her home by foot and hasn't been seen since. What happened? And most importantly, what can we do to help this family? Well, get comfy, grab whatever you're drinking or smoking, and let's get right into it.
Hardest part is every morning when I wake up, I have this urge to call her like I always did. And now I can't do that anymore.
Kaysey Marie Yoder was born on April 11, 1989 in Fort Collins, Colorado. However, currently lives with her husband and kids in Eaton, Colorado. Eaton's about an hour away from Denver, depending on how fast you drive. But Kaysey is described as being energetic and, full of life. Woo! She met her husband 11 years ago, and from what I've heard, they shared an incredible bond. I did get the opportunity to speak with Evan, who told me that without her, he's basically trying to find a meaning in life. When I asked Evan if he wanted to say anything in the video, he told me that Kaysey was all the things that I wasn't. She is very much and still a part of me. I hear her guiding me daily to be my best. And as I stated, Kaysey has 4 children, ages 16, 14, 8, and her youngest is 6. One of her sons actually has a disability called microcephaly and needs, special care around the clock. Along with Kaysey's husband and her other kids, I can only imagine that he's really missing and needing his mom right now. I could totally tell from the videos and the pictures online that Kaysey had a special bond with her family. She truly loved them and they loved her.
Good job.
What are you drawing?
You look like a weirdo.
He looks like a weirdo. He looks beautiful. What's his name? I love you, Eldon.
According to the interview that I watched on Fox 31, Kaysey Yoder left her home in Eaton around 4 p.m. on January 14th, 2024, and hasn't been seen or heard from in almost 2 months. The video features an interview with one of her best friends, Anna, who has known Kaysey for 23 years. I'm going to play a portion of this interview, but I clipped it so that way, I don't want to get in any trouble. So I've linked the entire video below. According to the Fox 31 interview, Anna explained that Kaysey called her just the day prior to her disappearance, upset, and telling her that she had walked into a field near her home and laid down in one of those concrete drainage pipes and in hopes that she would just lay down and freeze. So, obviously there was some mental health issues happening, but I'm not really sure of the extent, and I didn't ask. I think that we can all relate to feeling helpless at one point in our lives. And just a side note, I have added in the description box below just some information if you are having any of those feelings. But anyways, Kaysey went on to tell Anna that despite her attempts, her husband Evan followed her footsteps in the snow and found her and brought her home safely. The next day, Kaysey and Anna talked briefly around 10:30 in the morning, and Anna told her that she would give her a call back, but just didn't get the chance. And it's seriously heartbreaking to hear the pain in Anna's voice when she talks about Kaysey. According to Anna, the illuminating presence of Kaysey can be felt by all who encounter her. A loving soul, dedicated helper, incredible mom, and skilled gardener. Every aspect of this extraordinary woman captivates those lucky enough to cross paths. She spreads joy and positivity wherever she goes, complimenting strangers and cleaning up trash in parking lots. Her love for connecting with others on a deeper level is rooted in her strong spirituality. Her strong dedication to hard work is evident in her vast job experience, ranging from the food service industry as a sandwich maker to physically demanding jobs like roofing. With unwavering determination and a steadfast spirit, she has proven time and time again that she can persevere through even the most trying circumstances. No one can resist smiling in her company, as warmth and kindness radiate outwards, making everyone feel welcome. She's been there for me more than anyone else. She has been my constant source of strength and support, no matter what life throws my way. I will stop at nothing to bring her home.
She's described as vibrant and energetic, but Kaysey Yoder's disappearance has left her loved ones with some of their darkest days. Anna Green has been Kaysey's best friend for 23 years.
The last time that I talked to Kaysey was the morning that she disappeared. She reached out to me at about 10:30 in the morning.
Green tells me the day before Kaysey's disappearance, she called her in distress.
She had gone and walked across the field to like one of those concrete irrigation inlets, and she laid down in it and said that she was just going to lay there and wait for herself to freeze to death.
She says her husband followed her footsteps in the snow to find her.
She told me that story and she kept saying, "He came and rescued me, he came and rescued me."
The next day, on January 14th, Green's life took a devastating turn.
I told her that I was going to call her later and I never did. And then that afternoon at 4 p.m., she told her husband that I was going to come and pick her up. But we didn't actually have any plans to hang out.
Kaysey was last seen leaving her home near Abbey Road.
So when she went walking off, he didn't think that anything of it. He thought that I was just going to come and pick her up.
Kaysey's husband immediately reported her missing to the Weld County Sheriff's Office. Since then, her loved ones have posted nearly 100 flyers in the area to find the mother of 4.
I just pray that she comes home. I hope that she just comes walking through the door and that she's totally fine.
Okay, so, there's not much information about what happened when Kaysey walked away from her house. But what they do know is that Kaysey was last seen wearing a brown jacket and blue jeans and had on, like black combat style boots. And she was also said to be carrying a multicolored like backpack that was gray, green, and blue. And as you can see from the pictures, Kaysey was absolutely beautiful. You can see from the pictures that her hair color changes frequently, from brown to blonde to pink, and I love it. But currently, she has platinum blonde hair. She has hazel eyes and is about 5'9" and around 110 pounds. Please take a look at these photos and, memorize her face. Kaysey's friends and family are worried that she may be in danger, so please keep your eyes open, especially if you are in Colorado or surrounding states. So, what can we do as a community to help bring Kaysey home? Well, the easiest thing you can do is to share her photos, share the missing person flyer. To make things easier, I have posted photos of Kaysey on my social media pages, linked below. I have made the post shareable, and you can download these photos as well. You never know who you can reach with just one share. There's also a GoFundMe, and I have listed that in the description box as well. Currently, Kaysey's children are without their mother, and Kaysey's friends and family have, basically like a constant emptiness surrounding them. The emptiness of the unknown. So if you know anything, any tips would be greatly appreciated. Please call the Weld County Sheriff's Department or text or call the anonymous tip line. I will be following this story very closely, and I'll update you with any new information as it becomes available. My thoughts and my prayers are with Kaysey's family and friends. Big thank you to Anna and Heather and Evan, who took the time to speak with me. I know it can't be easy talking to somebody that you don't know about such a painful situation. Kaysey sounds like someone I would have gotten along with. I can definitely see why, until she is found safely, the world is a little less bright. But on that note, that's all I have for you guys right now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please remember to hit that like button, not because you like what the story is about. If you hit that like button, the YouTube algorithm will pick the video up more and more people will see it. Oh, and if you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Our little small channel is growing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But until next time, guys, stay safe and stay focused. Bye.